Alright everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I document my process to becoming a profitable trader. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, so excuse me if this is a little choppy. I know you guys realize that this isn't the formal setup that we had before, but I got a new desk, so coming back into this, I'm going to have to rearrange how all of this is going to look on video. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys for coming back if you guys are back. And please subscribe to my channel if you guys are interested in following this journey. Even if you're not into stocks or anything like that and you guys just want to support, I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, let's just jump right into it, all right? Alright y'all, so welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. In this video, I'm going to be going over my January trading recap for 2023. My last video that I posted on YouTube was about how I was going to adapt to the current markets at the time. And the way I adapted to that was just withdrawing my funds. Number one, I needed the money. And number two, I realized that I was just too focused on profits rather than process. Now, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm never going to be able to totally turn off me being profit oriented and 100% process oriented. Reason being is because I didn't come into the market to be I didn't come into the market because I enjoy the process of how the market is. I came into the market because I understand the financial opportunity that the market brings, and I enjoy the process that I have to do in order to get that financial success. I was watching some of the videos that I posted previously, and I realized the same stuff that I was struggling with then is the same things that I'm struggling with now. But I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Reason being is because I'm pretty much just picking up where I left off. But this isn't where, like, oh, 7, 8, 9 months ago, I just withdrew my funds and then I just stopped paying attention to the market. No, that's not the case. The past 4 or 5 months, I've been watching the market. Just now in January is now when I'm able to actually fund my account. So what I'm going to be going over is my January 2023. I'm going to be going over a couple trades. As you guys can see here, I ended the month plus $5.82 with this stuff right here. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know how to actually calculate this. So I'm going to be getting with one of my trading buddies and he's going to show me how to do this. So then hopefully for February, you guys can see average win, average loss, biggest percent gain, all that good stuff. So let me go ahead and dive right into it. So the first trade I want to show you is going to be, I believe this is COSM. Yep, this is going to be COSM. My mistake here was that, number one, I just shouldn't have traded this, but what I was trading is I was trading a breakout. And let me go ahead and do this for you guys. But all this should have been taken into consideration because this just ended up getting stuffed. I was trying to play this breakout right here, but it was just already up so much, and that just didn't happen. So I stuck to my risk, which was right here at 672, and I cut. And so then that was a loss of a couple bucks. Let me see for COSM. Yeah, that was just a loss of just a little over $5 because I actually re-entered. The next one I'm going to be going over is, this one was terrible. This one was a chase. This one was a dip buy / chase with GFAI. And this one I honestly shouldn't have done it either. What I was trying to play was a bounce, but I was obviously too late and I chased it. It got stuffed right here at the 3 mark, right under its previous high at 32. And yeah, it just ended up fading off, so I just ended up just cutting my losses for a small loss there as well. The next one is going to be next one is going to be this one. This one was actually a good one. I'm proud of myself with this, but this one there was definitely some stuff to learn. This one was MGAM for a profit of $13. And what I was playing is I was playing this breakout right here, but into consolidation. So, spike up, dip, created a lower high, and then it took off again, and then it was coming down. It was holding its previous high, so I was like, okay, this is a good sign. So I entered. My risk was this right here, which is 178. And I remember this one specifically because I was waiting, it felt like forever for this to actually make the move. So it ended up making the move, and with Let me see. F. So it was actually making the move. I was like, okay, let me take off a portion. Let me get in some some profits right here since it's working out. I saw these two red candles. I'm sorry. I saw these two big sellers on level 2. And my mistake was I made two mistakes. Number 1, I should have sold when I saw those two big sellers slash and or I should have just waited for a bounce. One of my bad habits is emotionally selling, and this last one was an emotional sell because I didn't want it to fall off the face of the earth rather than just waiting for it to bounce and getting some profits there. Now, hindsight is always 2020. So, I'm thinking to myself when I was practicing making this video is if I would have sold right here, I mean if I wouldn't have sold right here and I would have waited for this bounce, would I have waited for this bounce to break out new highs and just sell right here? The answer to that honestly is probably yes, because I would have been like, "Oh, let's wait to see if this breaks again." But anyways, this is something that I need to work on and not emotionally selling when there's big sellers and it just drops and just waiting for a bounce. But also it could be a good thing because this just could fall off the face of the earth and blah blah blah. So yeah, this part right here was good. This last sell wasn't. So that's just something I need to take into consideration when making these trades. The next one I want to go over is, I believe this is AMC. This was just an embarrassing one. I shouldn't have, yeah, AMC. This one I just shouldn't have taken. This was just undisciplined. I had buying power in my account, and I was like, hey, let me use it. It's not something I should have done. All around, this trade should not have been taken. So this one was a loss of $1.64. The next one is going to be Plug. This one was a good one. I mean, I only really made like $2.59, but the call on this was right, which I'm proud of myself for. Oops. Yep. So nice spike in the morning, dip buy, hold low of day, came back up, consolidation. It created another low of day, but then it bounced back up. The reason why I entered here was because it was holding its high of day, and it was consolidating nicely, and I was like, okay, this is gonna break out, and that's exactly what happened. So this one was a good one. I like this one. This is a good example of process over profits, and the only reason why it was such a small gain was because this was a $16 stock and I only took like 7 shares of it. Not that much since I don't have that much buying power in my account. And let me see. And I believe that's it. This was a really quick video considering I'm on my break and I just want to get this out for you guys. And also I didn't trade that much for January since I just deposited money into my account the last few weeks of January. My goal for my account is to be funded fully at $5,000. If I'm being honest, it's between 35 and $5,000. So we'll see how that is. By the next 2 weeks, I'll be just under $1,000. So slowly but surely getting there. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I didn't really want to go over too much since I didn't do too much. But I also wanted to pressure the fact that my goal coming into this year for trading is to not only fully fund my account, but also to be focused more on process rather than profits. And this is something I've said before in my past videos. And as long as I keep messing up, it's something I'm going to keep repeating to myself. Because at the end of the day, it just bites me in the ass. The next video I'm going to be going over is probably going to be my trade on BBBY, because that was a good trade, but it was also a good example on how emotions take control of your process, and that's not a good thing. and me doing these videos is also a form of studying for me, even though I do this beforehand. Just really being able to talk really to myself and whoever watches this. It's just really great to actually see this and articulate everything out loud rather than keeping everything in my head. So, all in all, it feels really good to be back. I'm excited to be back. I really genuinely enjoy this, and I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. Not only for you guys, but for me as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe if you guys support me and support me in my journey and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much.